Today, I want to talk about something that I think a lot of people don't really share on YouTube, especially in the business space. And that is the reality of what 2 years of running a business actually looks like when it doesn't go the way you thought it would. I'm 2 years into building Gen 1 Media, and I'm nowhere close to 6 figures a month. I know, not exactly the intro you were expecting from a business YouTube video. No, I cracked the code story. No, here's how I 10x my revenue. Just honesty. And the reason I want to make this video is because when I was starting out, I watched so many videos of people making it look easy. Build a website, get some money, clients, and money follows. And I believed it. I genuinely believed that if I just worked hard enough, the results would come fast. They didn't. So let me take you through everything I got wrong, and trust me, there's a lot. Let me start with the mindset I had when I first started. When I launched my business, I used to wake up at 3 in the morning, not because I had to, because I thought that's what entrepreneurs do. I thought the whole point of having a business was freedom, right? So my logic was wake up at 3, work 8 hours, be done by 11, and then I'm free for the rest of the day. Go to the beach, live the life. That's the dream social media sells you. And for the first few weeks, I thought it was working. I was getting stuff done. I was finishing early. I felt productive. But here's what nobody tells you. You don't just work 8 hours when you run a business. Even when I was done at 11, my brain wasn't. I'd be at the beach thinking about the client email I forgot to send. I'd be with friends thinking about a website revision that was due. There's no clocking out. Your brain just keeps running in the background like an app you can't close. And the whole wake up early, finish early thing, that was me treating my business like a job. I was just an employee with a different schedule. I wasn't building anything. I was just getting through hours. But somewhere along the way, I can't pinpoint the exact moment, something shifted. I stopped trying to finish as fast as possible. I stopped looking at the clock because I actually started enjoying the work. The SEO strategy, building systems, figuring out the business. I fell in love with the process, not the outcome, the process. And I think that's the part nobody talks about. You don't start a business to reach some finish line. The finish line doesn't exist. You start a business because you enjoy what it takes to build one. And if you're waking up at 3 in the morning just to get it over with, maybe it's not the right business. I went from waking up at 3 to beat the clock to not even looking at the clock anymore. That was the first big shift. But even after that mindset shifted, I was still making a massive mistake. And it took me almost 2 years to see it. For the first 2 years, I was grinding every single day, cold calling clients, saying yes to every project, working weekends. I thought that was growth. I thought being busy meant the business was growing. But here's what was actually happening. My business was growing, but my systems never grew with it. I had no proper workflows, no structured offers, no real onboarding processes. Nothing in my business worked unless I was personally doing the work. If I stopped, everything stopped. Then I read Alex Hormozi's book. Just opened my eyes to how little I actually knew about structuring a business. The way he sets up offers, upsells, downsells, the way he thinks about marketing and positioning, I realized I had been doing everything based on gut feeling and YouTube tutorials. Nothing was actually structured. And look, everyone uses workflows and systems and immediately thinks AI. And yes, I use AI and it saves me a lot of time. But workflows and systems aren't just AI. It's your offers, your pricing, how you onboard a client, how you deliver the service, how you follow up, how you upsell. That's the real stuff that needs to be sorted. The difference between working in your business and working on your business is this. Working in your business makes you money today. Working on your business makes you money next year, next month. And I spent 2 years doing only the first one. So that's what I'm doing now. Fixing all of it. Getting the foundation right so that the business works with me, not just because of me. And this ties into the third thing I got wrong, which might be the biggest one. If I look at the hours I've put into my business over the past 2 years and where the business currently sits, it should be way further ahead. That's a hard thing to say, but it's true. I sat down one day, actually looked at where I spent my time, and I saw it immediately. I was spending time on the wrong things. Here's my problem. I do SEO for a living, which means I can see gaps in the market in real time. I can see what people search. I can see niches with no competition. And every time I saw one, I'd think, I can rank a website for this in 2 months. Let me just build a quick site. So I'd start a directory site in some random niche, or I'd build a small SaaS project to test the market. I knew I wasn't building a real business with these, I was just testing. But all that time could have gone into my actual business, into getting more clients, into improving my systems, into stuff that actually matters. And then there's the client side. I was scared to lose anyone, so I said yes to every single person who came to me. Small projects, big projects, discount projects, didn't matter, I said yes. But I reached a point where taking on small, once-off clients was actually costing me more than it was giving me. The time to learn their system, understand their niche, do keyword research for a 2-page website. It's hours of work for a small payout that doesn't lead anywhere. The question I should have been asking from the start is, do I see this client fitting into my pipeline long term? Is there a future here? If the answer is no, I can't take that on anymore. Being busy and being productive are two completely different things. And it took me almost 2 years to figure that out. So here's where I am today. 2 years in, not at 6 figures, still fixing things, still learning. But I know things that I didn't know before. I know which clients to say yes to and which ones to walk away from. I know what my time is worth, even if I'm still learning how to communicate that. I know that I need to work on my business, not just in it. And I know that saying no to a shiny new opportunity is harder than saying yes. But it's the thing that actually grows the business. Right now, in my 20s, I genuinely believe that learning over earning is the right move. The money will come, but the lessons I've learned over the past 2 years, that's the real foundation. That's what everything else gets built on. And 2026 is the year I'll put it all together. Not because I'm hoping for it, because for the first time, I actually know what needs to happen. If you're in the messy middle right now, if you're a year or two in and it doesn't look like what you thought it would, just know you're not alone. This is the part nobody posts about, but it's the part that matters the most. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.